Oh no! Watch this man at Dexter Dabs represent for exclusive.
What's up?
Thanks for tuning in to another exclusive for a topic discussion and review. Now coming up in today's discussion and review, Mark Golan 2023 statutory filing has been cleared by the Integrity Commissioner. We also have Daryl Vaz and Anne-Marie Vaz claim ownership and declare Portland for them. Name it Vaz Land.
Portland is Vaz Land argument,
which upset a lot of Portlanders, especially after the unjester after its speech.
And swipe under your throat like you's a murderer.
Also, the most honorable Dr. number 28 comes under heavy criticism for his weak speech at the 81st GLP conference, especially pertaining to the 53% reduction to electricity which EMA promised.
Listen to this one carefully. After the next budget, which is in March coming up, the government will reduce GCT on electricity from 15%, which it is now, to 7%.
Let's say on average your electricity bill per month is about 17,000 Jamaican dollars per month. The reduction in GCT from 15% to 7% would see a savings of roughly 700 Jamaican dollars per month, which would work out to be about being able to buy 2 patties and a box juice additionally per month.
However, after Prime Minister number 28 announcement, Jamaica new Financial Minister Favor Williams said the reduction to GCT on the electricity bill would only affect residential customer. Also, the mass shooting continues. At least 6 were SHOT in mass shooting on Walton Park Road in St. Anju a short while ago. 5 of the victims are feared DEAD. Now this is a developing story, so we're not gonna know yet how much dead. Now here we have the latest statistic pertaining to MURDER, and the toll stands at 1,039. But boy, may I wonder how accurate that is, cause last week was the bloodiest in Jamaica this year, with 44 MURDERs recorded, the highest for any 7-day period in 2024. That's shocking, ain't it? 44 person unalive within 7 days. Now welcome back to another exclusive for live. Now blessing goes out to all my viewers and all my subbies, all my well wishers. Like, share and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Coming up in today's topic and review.
I have one thing to say to conference to Jamaica and to my Prime Minister and colleagues. Them talk about Vazism and what Vazism mean. Portland is Vaz Land argument.
So you use your finger and swipe under your throat like you's a murderer. Are you a murderer? Have some respect for the people them but elect you and put you there. You're being a backer master and say you own them, and the lands of Portland and you own it. So this is Vaz Land. You have one dege high school in a West Portland named Buff Bay High School, and they pick them up to put on plastic bag on them shoes. When rainfall in a Vaz Land, them on top of it. I notice when a man don't talk, the man use him finger and swipe under him neck from one side of him neck to the other. Tell me something, what that mean? Him a plan to kill somebody? Is he a murderer? Are you a murderer? Who you planning to kill? Why would you on national television with millions of people watching, why would you indicate say you're going to cut somebody's throat? I mean, none of your own throat you're going to cut. So somebody's throat or people's throat. Are you a murderer? And the first time I see you do it, and the second time I see him do it, now may I ask the question, are you a murderer? Old time people used to say, fire them must till them think a cool breeze. The people of Portland, especially Western Portland, tired of the Vazism. Them tired of the absentee member of parliament in West Portland. Them tired of just when election time come, them say like a road a fix and then say like a bush in a take place and a like a man a get a like a 5,000 and a like a 2,000. The people them tired of it.
No. You see where I go, they say Mr. Vaz, my viewers and my subscribers. Me not have much to say, you know. Cause I one thing me know my granny used to tell me, you know, with sweet nanny goat, I go run them belly. No, Mr. Vaz, Mr. Portland, Mr. Vaz Land, or whatever is your name, just be careful of what you put out in the atmosphere. Cause what goes around comes around, and them have a thing when name karma is a bitch. As a member of parliament, you should have known better.
Energy is critical to economic transformation, and the cost is unsustainably high in Jamaica, making it difficult for our economy to compete with the rest of the world and making life hard for our consumers. The government is not serious about dealing with this problem.
Now my viewers and my subscribers, me know say uno are critical thinkers and uno are very smart individual, because I can tell from your comments underneath the video. I'm really appreciating the commenting, and more on to them for always press the thumbs button on these videos that I'm presenting to you, so it can reach to other people, because as you know, me I drop the real thing for you. However, as we often know, the GLP supporters and members of parliament are always saying that Mark Golan doesn't have no plans for Jamaica. But when we look at the 81st conference where Mr. Anju Holness present his speech,
Listen to this one carefully. After the next budget, which is in March coming up, the government will reduce GCT on electricity from 15%, which it is now, to 7%.
Clearly, we're not blind. It's the same promises about electricity from 2016 until now. Him still haven't delivered what he said he was gonna deliver. People are still paying high bills. Now, with election 9 months away, these are the gimmicks and the trickeries he comes with, where him come now and him say, we are going to go on a 53% cut on a light bill or GCT. When we know, or if uno know, once in the election, reduction gonna be taken away and now go back to the same I bill wanna pay. Here we have Mark Golin with a sustainable solution to the electricity problem in Jamaica. And clearly, me go show you say number 28 speech on electricity and water, which is essential to people in Jamaica, which he hasn't delivered. It him say no, him a promise, you know, say him a go deliver. This is just promises, you know. Remember this, you know. Remember him haven't delivered this yet, you know. And remember from 2016, he has been promising all these things. You're gonna hear where he even mentioned about this 70-year-old woman that has been carrying water on her head, and him still haven't done nothing about it. Him a go do it next year. So these are all promises. So even though a lot of supporters turn out at the conference, did they really left with a message of hope? What only thing they can left with, oh, they had a big crowd, that's it? Them not get the message? What was the message that he delivered to you that gonna change your life? Now I want you to listen to what Mark Jefferson Golin has to say about solving the electricity problem in Jamaica, and this are gonna benefit each and every single Jamaican. Plus also remember, it's a sustainable solution to the electricity problem, not what number 28 is proposing. That's only benefits a few people. Watch where I go on. Listen to a Mark Golin and say, now show you.
The existing large investments came out of the efforts of the last PNP administration, and I want to big up Comrade Philip Paulwell for the work he did, and Comrade Vin Lawrence as well, through the ESAT, to bring huge investment in renewables to Jamaica. That pipeline dry up under the JLP. And it is bad management of that portfolio why we have not seen the progress continue since the JLP came to office. We need to transition our energy sources from fossil fuels to renewables. We will put renewed energy into transforming Jamaica's energy mix to produce more clean energy from renewables and reduce electricity costs, which are significantly higher now than when we left office.
Now that is Mark Golin plan for end electric poverty in Jamaica. Now we're gonna take a listen to number 28 plans are, I would say, bribing the Jamaican people them, because clearly this cannot be a sustainable measures to the electricity problem the poor people in my face in Jamaica. Take a listen to what I say.
Listen to this one carefully. After the next budget, which is in March coming up, the government will reduce GCT on electricity from 15%, which it is now, to 7%.
Shout. Now my viewers, when you look at the reactions of the sheeps that looking for a leader, for someone to lead them, because they are all sheeps, yeah, we're gonna look at the real reality of what Mr. Anju Holness said to them, and then you tell me if these sheeps should be so excited about this 15% cut or this 15 to 7% cut in GCT, how it's gonna benefit the nation. And as I said, this is just a temporary measure to bribe the people them. This is how politician works. Him just give them a little and them jump up right there, and if them really sit down and look at what he said, they see that what he did, there is no hope, because once after the election, him just put up back that the GCT there maybe double cost of him work. You understand? Now listen to what the financial minister, opposition financial minister, Julian Roberts' calculation of the reduction that Mr. 28 is now giving, promising to the people them a bribe the licky Jamaica Labour Party people them 2 party and a box juice. Listen, that's all them worth. It's a disgrace. Listen well.
After the next budget, which is in March coming up, the government will reduce GCT on electricity from 15%, which it is now, to 7%.
Let's say on average your electricity bill per month is about 17,000 Jamaican dollars per month. The reduction in GCT from 15% to 7% would see a savings of roughly 700 Jamaican dollars per month, which would work out to be about being able to buy 2 patties and a box juice additionally per month. So while any reduction in the cost of living to Jamaicans is welcome, the reality is that there's not going to be a significant benefit to the majority of JPS consumers.
Mr. Robinson explains that customers consuming less than 150 kilowatt hours of electricity per month won't benefit, as the government had already removed GCT for customers in that bracket. Instead, the measure will primarily help large JPS customers.
The larger the amount that you pay to JPS is the larger your GCT, and as such, the larger the GCT, the reduction would be more meaningful to that consumer. So it begs the question as to whether this measure is really aimed at helping those who are large consumers of JPS on a monthly basis.
Shout, 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 shout. JLP!
We will. I tell you, I come here for business. I come here for action, and for strong action.
Now, the Prime Minister come at the conference for business, cause him sooner as in business, cause he's not a politician, you know. Him a use the Jamaican people them as in business. Him giving back a little bit for win over honor.
I tell you, I come here for business.
Now, every time I watch Mr. Number 28 full presentation, and if you go watch it and if you listen good, you know, people, you see all of the goodies them when him a pull out him hat, out him trickery hat, when him a pull out him magic hat, and a go on all of these goodies. It comes with the price, and the price is una listen well. If you don't register to the NID, National ID, una won't get all of these goodies. Where my issue now too, no, uno go listen and say, forget the 15% light bill cut, forget uno water connected, forget uno money wanna owe discounted or him for clear it. All of the goodies that is given it to uno, if uno not register to the NID, the National Identification. If you don't register to that, you not get nothing. And him telling you, clearly in his speech, so you go listen well. Cause no too licky. You love likes. Cause this man come with all these promises can make the people them suffer. And anytime you do these things, anytime people are suffer and vulnerable, and you come and you start give them feel like there's hope, and this is how the trick him a use upon the people them. He make them suffer, and then him come and say, oh, now it's time me I give back to you now, and I trick him you know. Cause once him get the third term, then you not go say him real plans, and by that time it'll not go be too late, and the only thing it go lead to una go just want name him food cause una go find out say him trick no. But that time there, him done have one in as slavery, if you don't know. So you be careful of what you do. This man full of trickery.
After the next budget, which is in March coming up, the government will reduce GCT on electricity from 15%, which it is now, to 7%.
Let's say on average your electricity bill per month is about 17,000 Jamaican dollars per month. The reduction in GCT from 15% to 7% would see a savings of roughly 700 Jamaican dollars per month, which would work out to be about being able to buy 2 patties and a box juice additionally per month. So while any reduction in the cost of living to Jamaicans is welcome, the reality is that there's not going to be a significant benefit to the majority of JPS consumers.
Mr. Robinson explains that customers consuming less than 150 kilowatt hours of electricity per month won't benefit as the government had already removed GCT for customers in that bracket. Instead, the measure will primarily help large JPS customers.
The larger the amount that you pay to JPS is the larger your GCT, and as such, the larger the GCT, the reduction would be more meaningful to that consumer. So it begs the question as to whether this measure is really aimed at helping those who are large consumers of JPS on a monthly basis.
Now, if any of the GLP members want to challenge Julian Roberts' calculation of the reduction that number 28 just announced at this conference, please do so. You are welcome, because that calculation is spot on. Una only value 700 Jamaican dollar, 2 patty and a bag juice, and that una kill up on yourself. Una is a worthless set. Now listen to some other bribe now. Number 28 a promise now to the people them pertaining to water.
My Jamaican brothers and sisters, water is life. And we must do everything to ensure every Jamaican can legally access water. Minister Samuda has been doing a good job in getting the water projects off the ground and bringing water to the people. But I know that we can't do it fast enough. I understand the frustration of the lady I met in Northeast Manchester who told me that she has been carrying water from she's a little girl and she's 76 now and she can't carry water anymore. I understand that. And I give her the assurance that we are working as hard as we can, as smart as we can, as efficiently as we can, to bring the water projects to fruition so that no 70-year-old lady has to walk with water on her head.
As him say, water is essential to life, so him knows water is important to the people, you know. And throughout his term, you know, how much time we see people are demonstrate, all Negril, we see people are come out, tourist area, Negril people come out a ball for water, Portland, St. Thomas, everywhere. And he never did nothing. But now, him knows so in a desperate position, and him knows say him desperate for win this election, yeah, for all of the corruption and the thief, him thief the money, and him not off the hook yet, because December the 6th, as I said, shall determine his outcome with the Integrity Commissioner. At the start of the broadcast, I show you where Mark Golem has been, all his statutory declaration has been clear. He is a man of integrity. We still have a prime minister with statutory declaration is still in questioning, him still in court. So una bear that in mind. So una don't get on yourself, you know what I mean, all excited because we sweet and the goat are gonna run them belly. No, as me I say, I want to know if you listen to number 28. I bribe the people them with water. And as we may say, you don't get nothing for nothing, you know. You say if him a go reduce or pay off for no debts or no owe, or connect for no water, if you don't connect to the NID, you can't forget it. So I bribe him, you know, and a trick, you know, put it in a corner, left you know, with no other options. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, more than say, oh yes, mama, I forgot to take the NID because you see 28 I go take off my debts I have for my water. And him do that phone and connect to the NID, and then after that, remember me telling no dog them on no supper, listen to this man trickery.
So we are going to move quickly with the capital projects in water, establishing water connections where none exist before. However, where connections are already established, we can also make it easier for persons to connect. I want you to listen to this one carefully.
No, hear this man saying, no, listen to this one carefully, you know, because this is the bribe. Because him knows the water is essential. And him left on a desperate without water. But now, here him come. The saving grace. I'm gonna take away all on the debts. I'm gonna pay off all on the bills. I'm gonna connect all on the water. All pana sudden magically, because this 70-year-old says she been carrying water pan her head for so long. After all that time, you know, you just gonna do it magically now. Bam! There you go, people. But it comes with a cost. It not just happen like that. You understand, my people? It comes with a cost. So much you can know. Forget to know. For take the NIDS.
For persons who have been disconnected from the NWC water supply for debts 2 years or more outstanding, who are pensioners or who are assessed as being in need based on the path beneficiary identification standards.
Based on the path beneficiary identification standards.
Now my viewers, that's where the deception comes in, the trickery comes in, where him get to know by saying,
based on the path beneficiary identification standards.
Now what is the path identification system? Jamaica path to universal legal identity in the digital age. Now listen to this article that was posted by the Path Jamaican program. On Wednesday, April 17, 2024, the Splash Youth Foundation will be hosting a second forum in our Digital Democracy series titled Jamaica Path to Universal Legal Identity in the Digital Age. The government of Jamaica is in process of finalizing NIDS regulation in preparation to launch an expanded pilot as it moves towards national rollout. Eventually, the national ID will be opened up to actors across Jamaican's landscape for general use and integration within digital service. In the series titled Jamaica Path to Universal Legal Identity in the Digital Age, we will reflect on the underlying problem Jamaica seeks to address with NIDS, discuss some of the difficult trade-offs that can be emerged during the rollout of the digital IDs, and as how we might achieve universal access to trusted legal identification in Jamaica. You are invited to join us as we explore issue of implementation, adaptation, citizenship, privacy, and governance with local and international expert. So as you can see, there have always been problem with this NIDS, which the government want implicate into Jamaica, and even now it having problem. But what Mr. Number 28 is doing is bribing the people them. Don't you all see what he's doing? The man a bribe the people them. So if you no want no water bill pay or whatever, you no have to take the NIDS. Jesus peace, this man is a wicked man, you know. And these sheeps just lay down and just get slaughter. Cause if you make this man chicken, you know, because you know licky, you know love likes, and then you know love talk about a PNP love likes, who love likes. Look how now go on. You be say number 28, I go just cut off on the bills, clear on the debts, just like that. If you don't take the NIDS, you now get nothing. So you decide on the mind, yeah?
Based on the path beneficiary identification standards.
Based on the path beneficiary identification standards.
The NWC will write off totally the debt that is owed.
It's a party marching on to victory. Live a party marching.
In addition to that, we will waive the reconnection fee. This is aimed at giving relief to those persons who are suffering from weighty bills.
I presume, like this individual, my auntie was a retired teacher that got a water bill for over 1 million. This is a good start. However, the billing system is broken. If you can send a residential property with no swimming pool a bill for over $1 million.
Particularly those who have had major leaks in their house and they just can't pay. But there is a connection there. There is a pipe that runs past their home, but they just don't have water because of these bills. But it will also help in the transfer of property.
No, my people, me a warning you know, on the hear part this man gone in transfer of no property, you know. People, me a beg on you know, be careful, you know, with this NIDS thing where this man a come with, you know. Cause I notice how all pan a sudden, you know. Number 28 just get generous, you know. Him want to take away all on the debts and everything, you know. Seeing? As me say, you know, me a drill it down, you know. Don't make him bribe, you know, and trick, you know, with this, because, you know, might feel like, say, if you know, taking NIDS, you know, go get what you want, but you know, go and get what the dog get, if you know, ever take that, because that has been shut down by the Supreme Court before, say it's not legally and it's not right for Jamaica, but him persistently want push this upon the nation, and now is his opportunity. Him a try to do it, and uno down before, cause him even a rush uno into doing it, because him a say this water proposal where him a propose to uno have to sign up to it within the next 3 months, because it's like a 3 months amnesty.
Now, this amnesty will last for 3 months, and it will start the 2nd of January.
So him a make sure him get to know rush in for sign up for it, so not go run go sign up. You understand? And feel like and sign away on the future of on the kids and on the generation. So be careful, hands out, be careful, people who love gay. No mother never tell you that. So no go a road and make people just not take nothing upon stranger. This man happen and suddenly him just so generous. Yeah, you not stay there. Listen well.
Because there are many persons who want to transfer property, but bills are owed on the property. They would have to clear it first before they can transfer it. So in a way, this is also increasing economic activity. When we say we're going to get strong and active and clearing away bureaucracy, clearing away unnecessary requirements, clearing away legacy issues, this is an example of what the government can do to make the cost of living easier to you without expending 1 cent more.
All my viewers and subscribers, when number 28 say clearing away all of the bureaucracy issues, meaning all of the issues the people them had with the NIDS, which has been for decades, Jamaica has rejected that NIDS. Now he's saying that the government wouldn't have to use any money to get you lot whatever beneficiary you lot needs if you lot take the NIDS. Understand what I'm saying? He's saying if you take the NIDS, then the government would be able to give you hands out easily if you take the NIDS, because you not go connect to a digital payment system like on the phone. But the only reason why him want to connect to the NIDS because it identify you directly. Cause right now a lot of people in Jamaica have phone, a lot of them don't. You understand? Or them have phone but them don't have phone with internet and Wi-Fi service. So pensioners and elderly people who will live in a far woods where there is no Wi-Fi, no internet service, you understand? When him go digital or him go the NIDS way, it's still only gonna service a certain amount of people, because Jamaica hasn't advanced in a way where the whole of Jamaica is connected, you know what I mean, with internet, or the people them can afford internet every day upon them phone. Because right now phone is the way forward where you can do just about anything on your phone. So the same thing can happen in Jamaica without the NIDS. The NIDS is just a form of way for can identify you and every transaction that you do within the government. They can keep track of all of your finance. If you owe, them can come take your property. All of these things is what him a try pushing pan. Oh no, I hope you get this message and do share this one. Send it wide and far so all of these sheeps can get it. See that them leader no really mean them no good. This conference is like a joke thing, cause smart intellect people was there for the presentation what the Prime Minister was sending out to the nation, not the excitement. Cause a lot of them was there was just for them, just a follow fashion. Them just there because the crowd. Cause all them can say, oh, we had a big crowd, that's it. But where is the message? Where is the substance that your Prime Minister deliver? That's gonna make your life better. This of the thing there now. You understand? A data code.
Just changing the bureaucracy. That is what we mean when we say we're going to pivot. All my ministers have been directed that they must look in their ministries and find these kinds of nuisance and legacy requirements that don't bear any relevance to today, and let us move them away so that the people can get their prosperity much more quickly.
Now let me break down what him say to me right there. So him say, hope you hear what him say now. Him say him assign all of MP them for going to all of department them and clear out all of the legacy bureaucracy where I stop this NIDS from go through, so that you the people them can get on the hands out quicker and easily. What a disgrace.
Just changing the bureaucracy. That is what we mean when we say we're going to pivot. All my ministers have been directed that they must look in their ministries and find these kinds of nuisance and legacy requirements that don't bear any relevance to today, and let us move them away so that the people can get their prosperity much more quickly.
So this temporary handout where my handout, it him a call prosperity, people. And him want to forget it quickly before the 9 months heading to the general election. So him put a 3 months limit on it. Well, you have to run come in. Because if you not come in within the 3 months, you not get no help. So as a sure Tony is a temporary measures, you no dumb ass and no nothing we are gonna last forever. It's just a quick fix.
Now, this amnesty will last for 3 months, and it will start the 2nd of January. We will not only write off the 2-year-old or older debt, but we will waive the reconnection fee, because the objective is to get you back on the system. No.
Well, I don't know, but it's very disturbing to me to see this man. I bribe the people them with little handout to do what he should have done as a government for the people. Light, water, and all of these same things are essential. You shouldn't dare so try bribe the people them with handout before them get them thing there connected. This is disgraceful. I'm all of the, yo, listen, man, I don't know. Church of God.
If you were disconnected for longer than 6 months, we ask you to come in to the NWC and make arrangements for payments. The NWC will discount your debt by 50%.
Shout, 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 shout.
And if there are special cases, as assessed, the discount might be even higher. This is how the government shows in a tangible way that it cares. This is how the government is dealing with the cost of living that you face.
No, Mr. 28, we're in that. Yeah, sure, say you is a caring government. Coming up with these quick fix, these temporary solutions to the people them problem by handing out. We need permanent solution to the problems in Jamaica. Use an embarrassment to Jamaica about to come up here and act like say, you know what I mean? You can't look at the people them in the audience. Enough of them pay attention. And I say like say to themselves, like what this man saying. I look at handout you get to the people them. Where is the solution? Where is the permanent solution? And if the people them don't bow to your demand, but if them don't sign up to this NID, them won't get nothing. So stop act like you care, cause you don't care a damn.
But we will go one step further. For persons who are pensioners who have taken part in this amnesty and who are being reconnected, if the reconnection is as a result of a suspected leak, the NWC will provide a leak detection service to ensure that the pensioner does not end up back in the same situation as before.
System we are create, we just like the ocean, yeah. When you're there, better you so know the explosion and we make the commotion,
The NWC will partner with the Heart Trust NSTA to train leak detection specialists to participate in this program.
Number 28. You must remember say majority of the people them don't even have water in them pipe. But they say worry about leaks. So I have to know where you are going this, you know. Me don't know where you are going this as speech, you know. Oh, poor Jesus.
We care about you, my brothers and sisters. This government is a caring government, a capable government, an active government, and a strong government.
Alright, so number 28. You think that coming in at the 81st conference, 9 months away from an election, coming up with these quick fix to the problems the people them are facing in Jamaica, yeah, you think that this quick fix is the solution. Well, let's listen to the news. And what this political commentator, analyst thought of your speech. Because he thought that you left out some of the most important issues facing the people in Jamaica, like the roads, the crime, you know what I mean, the disappearance of Usain Bolt money, so much things that you haven't addressed within the economy. Listen to the analysts. They are intelligent person that go to college and university and well-educated persons. Listen what they think. Mr. Number 28.
Ian Gordon says Mr. Holness's speech may not be enough to address the growing dissatisfaction among Jamaicans. Mr. Gordon knows that many of the announced measures won't take effect until the new budget cycle begins next year, leaving Jamaicans to continue dealing with the same issues they face daily. Mr. Gordon also points out that several pressing issues directly affecting Jamaicans were not adequately addressed.
The vexing issue of the state of the networks nationally, corruption, security, low wages, the state of the healthcare facilities, a lack of affordable housing and rising housing costs. Those are issues that are on the minds of voters, that are fueling, discontentment and frustration with government. So in any event, skepticism, I think, will remain unchanged among voters, even though supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party may have left the conference feeling more energized.
For his part, opposition spokesman on finance Julian Robinson argues that the majority of JPS customers won't significantly benefit from the announced cut in the general consumption tax on electricity.
Let's say on average your electricity bill per month is about 17,000 Jamaican dollars per month. The reduction in GCT from 15% to 7% would see a savings of roughly 700 Jamaican dollars per month, which would work out to be about being able to buy 2 patties and a box juice additionally per month.